Do you have a boyfriend? You look so dead inside. Chai nahi banai. Namaste everyone, this is Avanti. So today I thought that I would make a video reacting to some of your comments. They are hilarious and really heartwarming, so thank you so much for sending them in. And if any of you find any really funny comments, feel free to comment in the comments below. A lot of comments, yes, basically. Cool. Akhil Juneja says, did you learn the accent after going to Harvard, or were you a genius from birth? Okay, so I've gotten a lot of questions asking about my accent, so let me clarify first. So I was born in the US, and then I moved to Bombay when I was about 8 years old, and I did middle and high school here in Bombay. But even when we lived here, we would go back to the US every summer, and when I lived in the US, I would come here every summer. I've been in college for the past 4 years, and I've come back and forth. So I've basically at this point lived half my life between the US and India, so my speaking accent is what I would call khichdi because it's just a mix of both of these things, honestly. I don't think anybody's accent equates to their intelligence. Just because you speak in a certain way doesn't necessarily mean that you are more intelligent or less intelligent. I think especially in India we tend to have this fitur for a British accent or an American accent, and let me tell you that there's enough people who have those accents who aren't necessarily smart, but we just assume they are. Accent is not equal intelligence, just putting that out there. Chillax Dude says, you look so dead inside, like you are tired and exhausted of this world. XD. I'm not sure if I'm correct, I'm just guessing. I hope that I'm not dead inside. I definitely am tired, but I think all of us are really tired of Corona and the pandemic and just staying indoors. But hopefully soon we will have a world in which we can actually interact with humans beyond just a camera soon, but I'm waiting for that day. Until then, I will try my best not to look dead inside. If anyone else thinks I look dead inside, feel free to comment below. Shriyamukhi says, heart face, look-alike Kiara Advani. Who else agrees with me? And a lot of you agreed with her. I've also gotten this comments across a lot of my social media. I am so flattered. She is gorgeous. Here's a picture of her. Yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous, so I'm extremely flattered and thank you very much. Funny story, I actually know her younger brother because he went to my high school. So never met her, but maybe one day. Good Health All says, see, it is not nice to portray your younger brother as your father. Be honest with your subscribers and your channel will definitely grow. Thumbs up. Okay, my dad is 33 years older than me, but he genuinely looks like my brother, and so I agree with this. Although I don't know if he would look like my younger brother, but you can be the judge. Here's a picture of him, and here's a picture of my actual brother. My real brother's name is Kabir, and this is my actual father, not my younger brother. Neeraj Tiwari says, party to theek hai, lekin chai nahi banai. I need to explain what this is. So for my music video Sneaking Around, there is a whole scene at the beginning of the video where I'm supposed to be making chai for these rishtas that are coming, and then I decide to go to a party. You can watch the video. But this comment is hilarious because the whole point is that I'd gone to make chai and then I sneak out. But you noticed that I didn't even make the chai. I could have made the chai, given it, and then gone to the party, but logic. The imagination you can have in a music video is beautiful. Dangerous says, you look like Baljeet from Phineas and Ferb. This is Baljeet. This is me. I don't see the resemblance. If any of you see the resemblance, please let me know. Perhaps the only resemblance is the color of our skin, but even that is not. Baljeet is a really gorgeous chocolate complexion, and I'm like wheat, so I don't agree. Also, Baljeet is a boy, young child. I am not. I've seen this a lot of times where, especially abroad, people will mix up anybody who's Indian with the other. They're like, oh, aren't you Aisha? And I'm like, no, I'm Avanti. Oh, but you look exactly like Aisha. And the fact is I look nothing like Aisha. The only thing that is common between us is the fact that we're Indian. So if you've ever experienced that, let me know because it can be really annoying and frustrating. Anant Murdeshwar asks, can we apply for medical courses at Harvard after 12? If yes, then can you please tell me how to do so? So I've gotten so many questions about this, so I'd really like to address it. In The US, when you apply for either medicine or law, those are actually postgraduate degrees, so you can't apply directly after the 12th. You have to have a full 4-year undergrad or bachelor's degree, and then you can apply to medical school or law school. If you did your training in the US, you actually won't be allowed to practice here. That's the annoying thing about these very specific things. So my honest suggestion, if you're interested in medicine, would be to do your MBBS here in India and then apply abroad for a fellowship if you want, that experience abroad. Sachin Rao asks, do you have a boyfriend? Wink face. Yes, I do. And if you've seen The Long Way, my recent music video, you will see him in that. And I'm actually going to be putting up a boyfriend tag video, I think on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. Pratham Handa says she speaks Hindi in curse. I love this comment. That's hilarious. So just to clarify, even when I lived in the US, I spoke Hindi at home with my parents, but very rarely. It was about 20% Hindi, 80% English, and that continues till date. When I moved to India, I didn't have to learn Hindi in my school because I initially went to an international school, and then when I moved to my ICSE school, I had to learn Hindi, and I didn't know how to read or write, and everybody in my class was learning Vyakaran, Ekanki, and all that. Because Hindi is not my first language, it's really important to me to try to get my ucharan and pronunciation correct. So I know probably when I switch between Hindi and English it sounds different, but I try my best. So I'm assuming that's a compliment. Mohan Kumar has commented on one of my videos saying, everyone wish me luck. I'm going to Harvard and then ... to do sightseeing. That's awesome. I hope you decide to go, whether for sightseeing or studies or whatever. And thank you for brightening up my day, because that comment made me laugh really, really hard. Anyway, there's a ton of other comments on my videos, and I truly appreciate all of you who take out time to write anything on it. It really means a lot to me. It keeps me going, it keeps me motivated. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for any comments, and I'm trying my best to respond to all of your comments, but I know I can't get to everything. So also feel free to DM me. This is my handle. Yeah, keep commenting, keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.